Hi, Min. How you doing? Okay, got your prototype up here. And I gotta say, you're working good stuff here. You're working really good stuff. I mean, obviously, this is just the testing stage, so that's fantastic. Now, you ask for some really dope suggestions, and I do have some dope suggestions. And one of them is so obvious, I think you're gonna kick yourself for not realizing what something little here that you've overlooked. Let me just describe this. Okay, so first of all, my main question is, do you have the product that you can actually put in your package so that we can see how the package works? I think that would be a great idea if you had that product to place within the package. Next thing is this. The package itself looks great. I mean, the way that it unfolds, the sleeve that comes out of the skinny sleeve, the package, actual package dispenser, and then the sleeve that folds over the top of it with these windows that line up. Really good stuff. Now, the one thing that I mentioned that's going to be really obvious is this. Okay, so if we take a look at the open package, okay, we can see the product lies in here, okay? But the way that these are set up is that this outer sleeve would slip over the inner sleeve, okay? These holes would align, meaning that the top of this would be flush with the top of this. That said, the interior product, you would have to actually reach your hands inside this hole to grab the interior product. I don't think that's the most efficient way to go here. I think that the interior product should protrude outside of the smaller sleeve so that you could hold the sleeve with one hand and easily grab the top of the product and then remove it from the actual package instead of having to kind of dig your fingers in there to grab the product. I hope that makes sense. The solution here is easy. Basically, what you would do is take this bottom sleeve would have some sort of an extension right here that would lift the product over the top of the inner sleeve so that you could grab it easily with your hand. That would mean that the outer sleeve, this would have to be extended. This area here would have to be extended so that it would sit up a little bit from the bottom. It wouldn't come down flush. So it would have to make a room to accommodate for the product coming out the top of the inner sleeve. That said, you would have to reassemble this so that your holes would line up. The distance between the bottom of the package and the bottom of the hole would have to be greater on this package, which means the hole itself would have to be moved up in the inner package. I hope that makes sense. I know you can work out the details. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. So that to me is the inherent problem of the only problem of your packaging. The other thing as I would recommend is this, is that in your product presentation, I know this is only a mock-up, but get yourself some wrap, some gray paper, I'm sorry, some brown paper, a roll of brown paper, even what I always use is I use two poster boards or foam core, and I'll put one against the wall, put the other one flat, and then shoot on that. That way you're not shooting on your furniture, and it really is going to be a nicer presentation. Let me show you an example. Yeah, let me just use Shelby's example real quick. Here it is, and you can see how she shot her product on this foam board. And then I think, yeah, so I think that that's just a really, the less clutter there is in the background of your presentation, the more the viewer can concentrate on what they're meant to be concentrating on. And that's your actual prototype itself, okay? I hope my comments make sense. I can't wait to see this thing with the graphics applied and addressing those issues, unless you don't think those are a problem, the way that I'm seeing them as a problem. Unless you don't think having to hold this and dig your hands through that top hole to get to the product out of the package. So let me know, and I can't wait to see the graphics applied. Also, looking for your soft packaging ideas as well. All right, good job. Thanks.